trying to move as quickly as possible in order to keep things, moving forward. But there's things like right now, today, we have tornadoes here in Texas. It's December 26th, and we have a major storm outside right now. There is thunder and lightning. I do not have the containers grounded. Don't know if we got struck by lightning, if anything would happen to us or not. I'm sure if we're touching the walls or something, possibly something could happen. But that's something that I'm going to probably do this within the next week or two, which will be in this video. So I will have the containers grounded. I need a magnetic bit.
Yeah, I got two somewhere.
We have a propane heater that we're going to fire up and see if we can warm it up in here a little bit. Can't wait until we get the framing done so that we can start insulating. Well, this is one reason why I normally don't record in the evening at the end of a day, due to the fact that I had some genius conversations with y'all and my camera wasn't on. So it was actually set to, like, I don't know, portrait or whatever. I don't normally use a camera. I use the newest iPad that my kids got for me for my 60th. Which is awesome, but if I don't flip the iPad around to where I can see the screen recording me, if it's turned the other way, I don't know. So I didn't even think about it tonight. But Julie and I, we were having a great time. I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna edit that. I'm gonna keep that in there. She was funny. Okay, my wife said give it up. Hear that? Hear her in back? She's brutal tonight. You see that? Puff the Magic Scotty. Hey guys, Julie and I are out here. Finally got a day above freezing. We tried to get out here when it was extremely cold outside, which I believe I showed you. And you know what? Production level was so low it wasn't worth staying out here and freezing our whatever off. And now we're just joining both sides of the containers where they join together. Let me show you. Now, underneath our floors, we are going to have the insulation boards underneath in the cavities. And then I'm gonna probably put some Visqueen over it and just make it a nice tight seal. But 3.5 inches of that insulation board is right around an R factor of 21, 22. Okay, so I'm gonna step back and I'll show you guys what it looks like. And that's pretty much it right there. I'm not really sure if you can see everything, but where Julie's gonna see that the plywood might be a tad bit higher, she'll go back and pour a little bit more. Yeah, he's our new family. Yeah, I know. You're just too cute. Yes, you are. You want to say hello to the fans? Yes. Yeah. This is actually, we're gonna call him Buddy, because that was a nickname of Blaze, and this little guy shows a lot of characteristics of Blaze, and so it was kind of a memorial to name him the nickname. So I call him Buddy Bear, and he is just way too adorable not to love. These doors get heavy. Okay, take a look at this. Let me get up here. Okay, we ended up getting all of this closed cell foam insulation, 3-inch. We actually have 2 and 3-inch for our container in order to insulate it. We used to spray Demolac and Bear and all of the manufacturers that were back in the day, which I think Bear's still around, but Demolac I don't think is. If I had the machine, you know, I could end up buying a set of spray foam and doing this myself, but unfortunately I don't have a machine in order to do it. So I got a bid for somebody to come in and spray the whole thing, which is $5,000 or a little bit more. And you know what? I just have a really hard time spending that kind of money when I can do it myself. I mean, it's just a hang up that I have. Hey guys, oh man, it is cold these days. Julie and I have just been pushing through. But since I ended up recording last, which was about a week ago, we've been extremely busy outside of building the container home. And we're at the point right now to where we're really trying to get at least 4 to 6 hours in per day, 6 days a week. It's tough, especially when you have other life commitments, obviously. But we are now at the point to where we are just about done framing here in our bedroom, master bath, walk-in closet, hallway, into our laundry room and utility room. And we will show this to you. But right now, I'll give you a quick glimpse of where we're at. We're still putting in our ceiling spacers between our rafters every 4 feet. And we also decided to make sure that sorry, I just got hit with a deck screw. My wife ended up getting finally fed up and said, if you say one more time, I'm gonna throw something at you. She chose a deck screw. She's sitting over here due to the fact that she is, oh, ow, God. That one hooked. Ow. So what I'm saying, I'm seriously paranoid to speak right now. But here is our master bathroom, which we are right now trying to figure out how to lay everything out. We got some pretty trick ideas that we came up with, but our freestanding bathtub over there, Allen and Roth, beautiful double vanity. This was a steal, $150. Nope, how much?
That was the other guy.
Oh, that was the other vanity. She said this is $360, but the retail on it was like $1,100. Only thing wrong with it, crack in this bowl. Julie just reordered it. Roughly $50 to replace it. Loosen the brackets on the underside of the cabinet, break the silicone, drop it down, put the new silicone on the new sink, pop it into place, set the brackets. You just saved yourself big dollar. Look at how gorgeous this thing is. Is that beautiful or what? And, I kid you not, me and this big beefy dude had to load it in the back of my truck. And I'm telling you, I was thinking that my legs are starting to shake a little bit. This is so well made. This is our 3x5 shower pan. Killer deal. This is like a $500 shower pan. $100. They had a couple of them. We ended up getting this one, and we're probably going to go back and pick up the other one if it's not gone already, because it's such a killer deal. Okay, I have to show y'all this fantastic deal. This is just another one that we just couldn't pass up on. Couldn't believe when they said $100, but Julie, can you just step back 1 second? And then I'll explain. Oh, don't fall. Oh, there you go. So anyhow, as you can see here, this is a
Brown.
6-foot double slide window. Okay, Julie spotted it online for $100. We immediately called them up. We weren't aware that it wasn't a white window.
On the one side.
On the one side, yeah, thank you. So when we got there, we seen that the exterior of the window was brown. Well, we weren't sure if it was vinyl or if it was painted, but I kind of figured that if it was white on one side, then more than likely it was painted on the other. So we went ahead and picked this up, and now Julie is putting paint stripper on. Can you hold that paint stripper up right there?
This is our second bottle we've gone through, because we did the other doors too.
And you really like this, don't you?
I don't like the smell of it, but it works good.
I don't know, it kind of
No
smells,
harsh fumes. The other ones, it didn't say that, so.
kind of smells like an orange Julius.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink this.
Okay. So anyhow, $100 for a 5x6. Wait a second, is this 6x6?
72 by 62.
There you go, 72 by 62.
I don't like that.
72 wide, 62 tall. This is Shaw Floors, and we ended up getting, this is waterproof, very, very thick, very well made, $1 a foot. And that's a heck of a deal. We wanted this color for our living room, so we scored there. That's about a 50% savings, at least, maybe not, I don't know. I might as well go ahead and start off with the first insulated wall. The only thing about using a rigid foam board is you have to make sure that you have a good thermal barrier. Thermal barrier for you that don't understand what it is you want to keep the hot air and the cold air away from each other. Hot air, cold air means condensation, which then means leaks, mold, you name it. This is 420 or 480 board feet per case, and
by what I've investigated, this stuff's pretty good. So I went ahead and invested in, I think it's IXR, but whatever. With this, you get a spray gun, and in this kit, you get goggles, spray tips. There's the goggles, rubber gloves, and here's the gun. And I will show more of that. Oh, they even throw in a bodysuit. First off, seal the joints. Okay, then we're going to seal the board to the insulation board. Okay, so it's not going to move anywhere, not going to have any air leakage in or out, and it should work out pretty good. Okay, so that's what we've got done so far. I'll show you the outside when it's daylight out. Okay, so here's our bathroom. Got our pocket door frame almost installed. I'm waiting for soft close hardware in order to permanently set the frame. I don't know if you know what soft close is, but with a pocket door, if you don't have soft close, if you have children or whatever, you can just slam that door open or closed. We don't want that. We want to be able to slam it and then it stops prematurely of the bumper, and then it glides to a stop. Okay, very smooth. All right, we did have a different window we were going to put in the bathroom, but out of all of the windows that we ended up getting, we found these. We got a lot of windows. We found these $75 a piece that we had in back, and we decided to put these two windows, or at least at this time, putting these two windows in the bathroom. Okay, then over yonder, we have our two doors in our bedroom door, and then our utility room door installed. And this here is our walk-in closet. You know, there's never too big of a walk-in closet. And the way that we laid this out, it left us about a 4 by, what do we got here? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like a 4 by 12, 4 by 13 long. And we're going to put in some pretty cool hanging items, shoe compartments, and things like that. You know, you'll see it. Stay tuned. This is our water filtration unit that has just been put on hold due to the fact that we just haven't had time to get to it. But it's sitting here ready to go, and we're looking for tall cabinets in order to put across here. And then everything's going to be inside of the cabinets, nice and clean. And then in here you've got our laundry room, which we haven't really decided how we're going to, you know, put in countertops and cabinets and things like that, or the position of the washer and dryer. So realistically, that's where we're at right now. And Julie's working hard. Say hi, Julie. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. A lot of different things. This is kind of like our catch-all in our workroom right now, which you've seen previously. And we're hoping that, you know, we can at least get into framing these next two containers. This wall here, I think I've mentioned it already. It is going to be completely cut out. And I have some 4x4 square tubing that I'm going to brace all of this with, due to the fact that, you know, they say that the container can still hold together pretty good if you cut out one wall, and then you talk to others and they say, no, you definitely want to support it, which I agree with. So this wall will be gone soon. got the windows in. Took us about a full day to cut the container open, frame, and install the windows, plus welding. I'm hoping that we can start creating a system so it doesn't take so long. I did not expect to spend a full day putting in 2 windows, but you know, that's like 2 half days because it's so hard for us to just get out and work a solid straight day. But the weather is here. As you can see, it's beautiful. And this is what the outdoors looks like. And let's walk inside here and I'll show you what we got going on in the bathroom. Hey, buddy bear. Yeah, he took off. He's being punished. Well, there you go. We got they're 24 by 60. And these were the 2 windows that we got for $75 a piece. And these are double pane. And these things are spendy windows. Not only do they open up like so, they also open up like so. And then you can also kick, you can see the levers there. You pull those levers in and this bottom window folds out and you can lift it out and you can clean it. So yeah, these are expensive windows. $150 for 2 of them.
About the bottom of the box.
Top. Okay, well, today we are moving forward. We have our bedroom walls insulated. As you can see, they are not sealed with spray foam yet, which what that means is where the joints of the insulation board meet, have to spray foam them, make sure that it's a tight seal. Also, we have to seal them to the joists. So that's what we're doing today, and we're running our electrical, well, the beginning of our electrical boxes. So as you can see, we already snapped our line. We're running our electrical 30 inches off of the floor. All of our electrical boxes are 12 inches off of the floor, and just so that I'm not corrected by anybody out there, finished floor, okay? I'm not an electrician, but I do my research, and I really try to do things to where, well, it's kind of like what I do in my own business, that if my competitor came and inspected my work, he wouldn't be able to find a thing wrong with it. Again, I'm not a professional, but you know how it is with YouTube. You don't watch one channel, you watch a dozen channels, and you can pretty much come to a conclusion of what codes are, what's recommended, what's not recommended. So we went ahead and we snapped our chalk line at 30 inches, and this is where we're going to end up drilling our horizontal holes to run our wire.
got 36 burn pots ready to ship. I can have it written back. I can't write them right now.
But we are there. We're getting ready to spray foam, lock all of the polyiso boards into place, and create that thermal bridge. And then we're going to start sheetrocking. We got all of our LED lights wired. We've got 2 fans wired here in the center. I'm still considering putting LED lighting around the top perimeter of the walls so that we can dim or change the colors, or, you know, just have a little party in here.
Yeah, the communication wires goes from the outside to the inside, and the power plug is on the inside.
All the paneling is completely sealed. And now we move over to this one. What we're going to end up doing there is we're just going to coil up the lines. We got the communication line, we've got the Freon, and we've got the drain lines. I'm just going to coil them up and then close the doors on them until we end up hooking up the outside unit. So today is a freaky day. I'm not sure how many of you guys are going through major winds and tornadoes, but last night I swear it seemed like we were gonna have tornadoes, and we have kind of a lull right now. But you can see, sorry about that, my dog just hit my tripod. But you can see the insulation boards, they were just picked up and thrown all over the place. This was just a mess this morning. Julie and I worked until about 10 o'clock last night. And we got the sheetrock all done in the bedroom. Got all of the lights popping through. We got 8 LEDs, dimmable, here in the bedroom. And then we have these small fans that are really cool. Since it's so hot here in Texas, a lot of air movement is a must. And right above our bed is a 12,000 BTU mini split. It's hot and cold. You know, even in the winter time, I still like it cold. Julie, not so much. She says. Let me show you what's going on here with her.
Oh, please don't.
Did you hear that? She said, oh, please don't. Got the sheetrock all done and in our walk-in closet here. Hi, honey. No, you're not. All you sheetrockers and all you DIYers out there, you realize that sheetrocking the ceiling is one of the jobs that you don't look forward to. But we're getting there. Ceiling's just about done. And we just have to finish mudding.
Hey y'all, is this are we about to have a tornado? What's going on in Georgia? I'm in
Holy moly, alright. Holy shit. Holy crap. There goes the plane. Sit down. I can't back up right into the highway. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The entire tree just went down!
Hey, wait! I'm out of breath. But we gonna make it. Cause it's snowing. It's hot. We live in the best country ever. Texas, baby. Let's go. Anybody got some Whataburger? My man's hungry. Let's go, baby. Let's go.